Hi, I'm the director of the Child Center at Holy Redeemer Hospital.
Hi, I'm April Bledsoe.
It's nice to meet you. Are you ready to get this started?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. How much experience do you have with young children?
Well, I've been working with 2 to 4 year olds in the classroom at Texas Tech Child Development and Research Center for about 3 years as an in-charge student assistant. This means that I can perform the same duties as a lead teacher would. Also, over this past summertime, I've been working in an infant classroom that has child ages from 0 to 2. And then back in 2009, I coached for a local soccer team, which had children from the ages 4 to 6, as well as volunteering at my mother's school in the special education department every chance I could get.
Oh, that's good. How much experience do you have with children's parents and their families?
Well, I have experience with the families every work day. I welcome the parents into the classrooms, and I find out how the child's evenings have been going and what kind of moods they're in when they come in. Also, some of the younger children have a hard time with saying goodbyes to their parents, so I help them cope with the separation anxiety they have. And then, if the parent or families have any questions or concerns, they can come to me and I'm able to point them into the right direction or answer their questions for them.
Okay. Do you have any experience with computer programs?
Yes, I have used Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and when I also worked for the Ruffalo Cody company, I had access to all the college database, so I was inputting numbers there, and then I also understand all the privacy laws that come in with that to accessing personal information on the computers.
Good. If you had to be in a situation where the parent is not happy with child's progress in the classroom, what would you do?
I first would talk over with the parent about the daycare guidelines and what the daily routines are for the children. I would then tell the parent that we could schedule an appointment to talk about all the concerns in private and that they could also come watch over the classroom that their child's in. This then lets the parents have options and they can see hands on what the daycare does with their children.
Good. Are you willing to travel?
Yes, I am. I just graduated with a bachelor's degree, so I'm really up for going to any place that will take me. I have also adapted to moves well, and I'm also an independent woman, so the move would not build stress in my life. And then I also know that conferences and trainings that I will have to be attending them in different states, so I'm up for that as well.
Good. Are you familiar with the accreditation process?
I'm somewhat familiar with that process. I know you have to complete an accreditation package and then an NAEYC, I think that's what it's called, trained observer, will visit for a day and then they'll document the program that's been going on in the daycare.
Okay. Why do you think you're qualified for this job?
Well, I've had 3 years of experience as an in-charge student assistant, which means I'm qualified to become a director. I've also taught in the daycare I work at, as well as in my studies at college. I am very comfortable with being in charge and understand the responsibilities that come along with this job. And I've also dealt with different kinds of situations, so I'm up for the challenge that this job is willing to bring me.
Are you comfortable working in a hospital environment?
Well, before I applied for this job, I looked into where it's going to be located, and I was completely fine with it being in the hospital. I understand that means that I would be taking care of children that have sick family members, and that I know that some of the children would be very emotional when they come in. I also know that the teachers that I will be working with will have to know how to deal with these children in these situations, as I have dealt with emotional situations in my past experience.
How well do you perform in your internship?
I shadowed the director, the assistant director, the secretary, and the budgeter, and I saw what all of these people did, so I'm familiar with the duties that a director holds. I also made an A in my practicum class because I was able to work well with the director, who was also the teacher of the class.
Why do you want to work for us?
I would really like to work in a hospital environment because I have already done regular daycare jobs as well as going into classrooms and teaching, but never have I been able to run a hospital childcare program, which would be something different. I would become their outlet because I know the families are either sick or they're coping with sick people in the hospital, which then means that they're all stressed out and that being in this situation, I would hate for the child to be pushed to the back or anything. So I know that I could become a constant in their life whenever they needed it.
Good. Well, it was really nice meeting with you, and I
You
look
too.
forward to getting back with you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.